Hello and welcome into SorareAndrews, brought to you by Sorare Data. I am Andrew Lairdinho, and find me as Lairdinho on Sorare, joined as always by Andy Black, Black on Sorare, today to talk about the real Sorare challenges that Andy and I definitely came up with all by ourselves and did not get it from somebody else who took some time to put them all together for us. Andy, what's up?
Man, I'm tired. I'm so tired right
Sorry,
now.
man. So shout out to Andy Black here, getting up bright and early and starting his day with Sorare. Yeah, with the coffee here. Can you use that same mug tonight for your whiskey or
I'll drink whiskey.
whatever you drink?
Yeah, I'll drink whiskey out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got plenty of whiskey left for
There we go.
yeah.
Nothing
Maybe I'll
like
pour a
picking up
little
a
of my
whiskey
coffee
bottle.
to get me going.
Yeah, maybe you already did actually. Reminds me of Elf, where he's like pouring it in in the mailroom. I love maple syrup.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
good movie. Andy, how did you feel about the Sorare challenges and manager rankings that came out? What is your rank, by the way?
I'm 49. 49, baby.
Wow. I instantly feel inferior.
You should
Because
feel
I'm
like a smaller man.
Yeah, I do. Gosh, I didn't realize I was speaking to somebody so important.
Right. Yeah. The only thing that could have made me better was if I were a better ambassador of the game.
If only you actually
have
got people to join.
Yeah, I don't have the "Are you into crypto, bro?" Challenge completed, so I'll have to go talk to Sean about that one.
Yeah, how to really pull people in by leading with crypto and not anything else.
Yeah, yeah.
Should we give credit to? I'll put it to the person who gave us inspiration for the challenges we're going to discuss today, or do we just continue to pretend? Okay. So I think to follow up on before, I believe I'm on level 42 or 43.
Peasant.
Do you have to rub it in? I guess so. This is why you're not a good ambassador.
That's true.
Yeah. So were there any, I don't even want to talk about it because it seems so irrelevant to me. Is that bad?
What,
meaning like the real challenges?
I think they're cool. I think they should have more wild ones. Like collect 100 of your favorite player.
Who may be a bag of goalkeeper in USL.
Yeah. Collect 100 cards of players under 18. Like you're a teeny bopper or something. I think they could get, like old man something, collecting players over the age of 30. I think there's a lot of opportunity that they're like missing here.
Just have a little more fun.
Yeah, and like they have the collector side, but I think they can still do a lot more with this. But I don't think they will.
Agreed. I think they'll do more, but they won't be fun. That's how I look at it. I realized I didn't welcome everyone here as Quinny came in. So what's up, Quinny? I believe. Wow. You want to pronounce this one?
16.
Really? I don't see a T.
Yeah.
But anyway, for those listening, it's CXKEEN who was first in. Sorare Holland, I can say that one. Good evening, ZM Star, Laird, and Midwest Andy show. But anyway, thanks everyone for coming in. The Good Place says that one of them should be score 69 with a comes or nuts card challenge.
Yeah, agreed.
See, now we're getting creative. Now we're getting there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't even know what I got the points for. I was just like, all right, let me get all my points. But let me see here. I did appreciate, I think it was Keith, Gator Guy, who was like, oh, don't worry, guys. They finally got limited pro. And that's what one of the challenge levels are. Just what we wanted. Let's see here if I can. There we go. There's your limited pro, everyone.
We got it. We did
We
it,
did
guys.
it. Mission accomplished. All right, let's go through some of the real ones, because it does feel like these challenges were made by people who built the game and not play the game.
Yeah.
And so this first one is actually going to be offensive, I think, to people immediately. Here we are. We have the special real challenges for Sorare. The first one is 5 blocked Discord messages, or 5 blocked Discords for a hey mate, 20 points.
Yeah. Does it have to be a haymate, or can it be a waving robot?
Do you reply to the waving robot? Like, if somebody sends you a waving robot, do you feel obligated, and do you?
It's probably been a year since somebody sent me a Discord message.
Stop it.
Yeah, I don't have it connected anymore.
Oh. Why
So
not?
I don't know.
Wow. You're one of those guys, huh?
You know what? I've turned into this antisocial guy over here, and just I don't
I
want to
guess
talk to
so.
people. Yeah.
Jeez, and yet here you are on a on a stream that
To
1,000
be
people
fair, I
watch.
don't think it affects my ability to like make a deal. I don't think it does. Maybe it does, but the counter offer kind of lets you solve small differences, and now we have this great chat feature where I can really explain. Why are you looking at me like that? Where I can really explain how far are we off on the we are in a trade.
Are you on some special beta chat feature that I haven't been invited to?
No.
No, yeah, I didn't think so. All right, that's fair. I didn't realize you had taken it. That's I almost feel disappointed.
You're disappointed
As
in
if
me,
like,
huh?
yeah, I am. That's like as if the being a 49 challenge level. How are we supposed
You
to
know what? There's
describe people like you?
why isn't there a bar at the top that's like social? Connect your Twitter account, connect your Discord account, share a
Isn't there?
tweet on what's that?
Oh, sorry. Why isn't that not a challenge?
Yeah, share your lineup on Twitter. Blah blah blah. Like you could do a whole social area.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think that's a good point. That is weird, actually, that they don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
seems like
Anyway,
it's all on the platform and you could do it. Yeah,
right. Yeah, like just have a social or like a community option, limited pro,
yeah.
community pro. The next one is 15 lineups ruined by DNPs, 100 points. I think I would get that immediately.
Yeah, I think most managers would just like be locked in on that one.
Next one is 1 podium taken away by Opta overnight, 500 points. Have you had that?
Normally, as a content creator, I usually get Opta bumps. Like I get put into the podium. So,
Of course.
yeah, I guess I really haven't had that happen to me.
Man, you taking this whale 49 OG just to the absolute max here. I love it.
I have seen certain people get phantom decisive actions and then reap the benefits from it. And it's crazy. I'm actually going to talk about it a little bit tonight, but it's funny how when your team or you're watching a game and you're like, that's a penalty drawn, I didn't get it. How you go crying to Opta or whoever to get it, but then when it's against a player and you're not watching the game and you don't know that it ever even happened, it's like does a tree fall in the woods type of scenario. That happened this weekend, and someone won 3 rewards because of it. I'm not going to name any names, but it was a phantom decisive given to a player, and he got 3 rewards from it.
That's not the first phantom decisive that we know of people benefiting from.
Yeah.
I
Hater guy.
That was the old one. That one's been so far that I feel like we could
The
forget about it.
Armani
Like
PK save
exactly,
where he dove the
exactly. I
wrong
think
way. Yeah.
the statute of limitations is gone, and I think he even tweeted about it himself. Like I think he at least was man enough to come clean. Obviously, after rewards were distributed, so like Armani diving this way, and the ball is like in the back of the net in PK save. But I still think was I talking to? It might have been actually Gator guy I was talking to about it, about how Martin Dubravka had 3 diving catches last week, and the league
Hmm.
leader for like the last 40 games had 2, like over 40 games, and he had 3 in one game. He now leads with 5 over the last 40, and nobody else has more than 2.
That's the Newcastle backup.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch the highlights from that game to see what a diving catch is.
I I don't know if you would be able to, like. I think it's possible you watch the entire game and you're just like, I haven't seen a dive at all, let alone a catch. We'll see. If you really want to put in that work, you do you.
Yeah.
The next one is for 20 points. First social media post exposing a shit offer.
Hmm. Yeah.
So there is, yeah, we. I do love those.
You should get more if it's not actually a shit offer and you're just being a dick.
Yeah, yeah. I like that one
Like,
too.
actually, the
My
values on those two things kind of line up.
yeah, it's kind of like the. I think it's less the shit offer, but my favorite one is still the ETH only guys who offer like card trades.
Yeah.
And I will also say that the last person I sold a card to, and I apologize for calling them out here, had ETH only in their name, and they offered me cash, and I was like, "Oh, I'll take it in ETH," and they were like, "I don't have any ETH," and I was like, "You're an ETH only guy. What do you mean?" And somebody was trying to stick up for him, saying like, maybe it was 2 months ago and they can't change their name yet, but I feel like they should
Hmm.
have to pay an ETH.
Yeah.
At least tell me like, no, I only want ETH and I only pay in cash, and I'll be like, oh yeah, me too. Sorry,
Hey,
but
Laird, his username can only be so long. He can't go be explaining things in the username
ETH only for
like a
me,
paragraph
cash only
long.
for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair. The next one is for 100 points. First lost sale because you countered, excuse me, for 5 cents more.
We've all
I
been there. We've all been there.
I've mm,
I just take the L now. I take the L and get the sale over the
get
line.
the sale done.
Yeah,
I think. I mean, we all should,
we
but
should.
you know,
But
but then you're
sometimes
tanking values.
that's right. Sometimes that 16 cents really makes a big difference.
I'm just here trying to hold up values for everyone, and everyone else coming in trying to lower prices. I don't get it. I don't get it. If you buy my cards
Is
for more, then we all benefit.
is that the tactic that you use when you want to, like, when someone's trying to buy your card and uh they offer $13 and you're like, no, $16. You don't want to tank the value of your new card.
I've never thought of that, but it is absolutely genius because you're just like, you want this
It's
card.
not.
Do you
Yeah.
want this card to be worth 16 or 13? And someone's gonna be like, well, obviously I'd like it to be worth more. And you're like, great, send me that 16 and you got yourself a deal.
The next time I sell a card, I will use that logic.
I think I think we're onto something. I think we just saved the entire market, Andy. Like dip enders. Anyway, Jeff G's actually asking when the collection game in NBA and MLB is going to happen. Hashtag soon. Let's see. Next one for 5,000. First real life friend, which I think
Oh,
could be taken so many ways.
that's so sweet.
But I imagine that's just, the first person, your first internet friend that you met in real life. Is that how you
Nah, let's
take
not
that?
go
Or did
there.
you take it
Let's
just
Yeah,
literally
just
just your
friend
first friend?
overall.
Just a
Yeah,
first
this has
friend.
nothing to
Okay.
do with So Rare. It just has to do with you making a friend.
Yeah, you getting out of your mom's basement with your JPEGs and getting a friend. All right. Next one for 1,000
Who's
points. Oh,
Laird? Who's your first friend?
like my first friend or first Sorare friend? Like the first Sorare person I met in
Yes,
person?
yes.
I assume it was in Orlando.
Oh, so it was all of us.
So yeah, I I don't think I had met anyone before that.
Well, you had met a lot of those guys through DFS, right? Like Evaldo and Sean.
I knew Evaldo. Yeah, so maybe I guess Evaldo would be. I had never met Sean until Orlando. Like I'd never like physically been with Sean until Orlando.
Gotcha.
But that trip ticked off a ton of boxes, like a ton of names of just like people I've actually met in real life. Um, so
Joel has a good one here. I think that's 1,000 points. Learning another language so that you can find news on Twitter.
yeah,
Or
specifically La Liga 2, not even
yeah,
top division.
yeah,
um, I feel like it should be more points given that I work for a company where everybody speaks French and I still don't speak French. So
yeah.
yeah, um, yeah. Why is everybody making fun that I said I've been physically been with Sean? Like Sean and I
I
were
mean,
physically in the
that sounds like
same place
sex.
together.
It sounds like
Does,
sex. Yeah.
does that does everybody think that only because of the pillow that's behind me, or is it just that like
I think the pillow is kind of a giveaway. Yeah.
okay,
It's even
that's
it's
fair.
even upside down.
That's how
You're swinging
pineapples.
swinging with Sean.
Yeah, and everyone I met in Orlando apparently.
Yeah.
Black, you were there.
I was there. Yeah.
hmm
I don't
Anyway,
remember that
yeah,
part, but I was pretty drunk,
yeah,
so
you were actually. Yeah, that is a true story. The next one is first pro athlete you asked to sign your Sorare card. Have you ever done that? I have a
I don't
signed
know.
Sorare card, but I didn't ask. I didn't ask for it
I don't know how
from
you
the
get them
athlete.
to sign it. I don't know how you get them to sign a Sorare card. Like you print it out on your inkjet printer at home before you go to the
Yeah.
game.
Yes, you do.
Hmm.
Didn't. I thought Jimmer said he was going to do that for the MLS Cup. He was going to print all his cards out,
We didn't.
and and instead he just printed Ghost Decide. Oh my god.
Yeah, pretend decisive actions. Uh, by the way, additional bone to pick there. We were playing a rivals little gambling side game between all the people that were at the
Whoa, whoa,
MLS
whoa,
Cup
whoa, whoa,
final.
whoa, whoa! That is not a word we use.
It's a word I just used.
Yeah, you did.
Um, but so we were having a little $5 rivals pool for all the people that were there, and I mean it doesn't matter because Opta didn't fix it, but that is an interesting thing how at the end of a rivals match it just hard ends. Like there's no reviews, it's just
Yeah,
game over. And he benefited back to back twice from that.
how was it
So
twice?
well, he won the rivals pool, and then he won like 4
Oh,
rewards on the platform.
right. Um, I mean, he. I'm going to try to stick up for him here. He
Uh-huh.
had nothing to do. He had nothing to do with it. Like he doesn't decide. Were you volunteering
Yeah.
to recalculate everyone's scores without the decisive?
He should have called Sorare on the phone, their support line, 1-800 Sorare help, and been like, "Hey, I've got a confession to make. Diego Rossi did not earn a PK. He just didn't. You need to look at the film, Zara, and remove that from his score." And he was unwilling to do that.
So I wasn't there. Was he actually unwilling, or just that he didn't like
He
voluntarily do
was
it?
he was too busy buying a Rossi jersey to in celebration of him winning all of these glorious rewards that he wasn't able to call Sorare.
Do you think there's any sort of like karma associated with that jersey that like only bad things will happen when he wears it because it was like it
Ooh,
purchased with blood money, basically?
yeah, I think you might be onto something there. Can't wait
What
to
if it's
see the
actually
next
the
time he wears that.
what if it's actually the opposite and now he has like superpowers because of it, but he's just evil?
He just puts that on and whenever he's watching a game and he gets a decisive.
Yeah,
Might be
yeah.
real, might be fake, but he gets it.
But he gets it. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody
Lots of
cares if these
last
things actually.
lots of last
Well,
man tackles. Yeah, lots of last man tackles in that shirt.
yeah. Like nobody cares how it happens, just that it happens. Hmm. All right. Fair enough. Let's see what we got next. 5 DMs to a player or coach asking about availability that weekend. That's like a
Hmm.
hoodwink special,
Yeah,
at least with Cecilia.
those are good ones. What about messaging? Does messaging the beat writer fall into that?
Only if you're asking for sporting Kansas City news.
Yeah. What always cracks me up whenever I see that too is it's usually not like someone on Twitter that's like uh, you know, Tom Jones. It's so rare Tom is asking the beat writer.
Always.
It's always very obvious who's asking and for why.
Yeah. Big fan of the club, longtime supporter here. So rare Tom here. What do you got? the it does feel like um like some of them are okay with it. We Laurel is like the best one, I feel like. And Bogart's pretty good too for those familiar with the MLS beat writers. But there
Yeah.
are some beat writers can still, and it's not just a so rare thing, it's more like a fantasy sports thing where like they're so disgusted that anyone cares about an injury because of fantasy sports.
Uh-huh.
But it's like these are the people who are literally reading your stuff. Come on.
Right. Like you're not getting a ton of engagement, first of all. Enjoy what you're getting. Like these these people are actually listening to you. You know, take them in.
Hmm.
Cherish
Yeah.
them.
Cherish. Yeah. Humor us, please. Anything.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So Daniel Cooper said, "This is an outrageous time of day, gentlemen." It's 2 o'clock in the
Agreed.
afternoon for me, but yeah, Andy's on team outrageous. So don't worry, it's
Where
not a long
where
term thing.
where in France are you right now?
Lyon,
And where the hell is that?
it's in France.
Yeah, but like where? Are you like in the mountains? Are you on the beach? Sorry, I'm pulling up a map so I can see.
Neither,
Right
neither.
right in the middle. Why
Like smack
why
in the middle. Yeah.
Lyon? Why?
Because it's where my boss told me to go, man. I don't know.
Why did he want to go to Lyon?
Um,
They have
I think
go-karts
I
there or
will
something?
accidentally. So the I'm gonna dox certain people if I give away too much information of why we're here. But on the whole go kart thing, we did like a VR like gun battle yesterday at some place. I had never done this before. It was like
Like
some
laser tag?
esports. No, no, laser tag was Monday. Also fun as hell. But this one was like no full VR. So you're in like some sort of like different world, and you have to get through it. It was
How did you walk in this
significantly
game?
so. It's like this huge open. I mean, it's inside, but it's like this huge open area, and you have the goggles on, like the VR glasses, so you can't see around you, but you can see like figures of where other people are, so you know sort of like how to avoid them. And the game was basically just to shoot everybody.
Hmm.
But there's like no running, and it tells you like if you're close to the walls or anything. It was wow. It was a lot more fun than I expected. I had never done it before. Um, so Ian, it's funny you say that, and because everybody here thought the same thing. Said I feel as an American, you have a massive advantage in a gun battle. So not only have I never held a gun in my entire life, but I also don't like never played what are those called? First person shooter games like Call of Duty or any of those. Like I never played them either. And so I was like going in, I was by far the worst at this.
But you won because it's instinctual and it's in your blood.
Yes. But I'll say
No?
that, yeah.
Last
I did
place?
not win. I wasn't last. I will say I was not the worst one. So I felt better about that. There is somebody took a quick video of us like walking around the room, and we look as dumb as you would think a bunch of people wearing VR glasses and holding fake
I
guns look.
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
So why Lyon?
um, I think it was just like a easy place for everyone I work with to get to, and we went to the Lyon Tool House. Is it Tool House or Toll House? I can't remember which
Toll
one you
House.
called it.
Yeah. The
Toll House,
cookies.
like the cookies.
Yeah.
Cookies. Okay. So we went to the Lyon Toll House game on Sunday in the Sorare.
Free cookies?
There were free everything. No cookies though.
Lovely.
Other sort
Lovely.
of like, French delicacies. But
Mhm.
yeah, Sorare has like a suite at the stadium. So we were sitting in the Sorare suite. It was pretty nice. And I don't know any other reasons why we're here.
I
We try
think
to
that's a
pick
good
a
enough
new
reason.
place. Yeah, we pick a new place we try to make it to a match.
All right.
And the
So I need a visual here. The Sorare Suite. What all is it? Do they have a fridge full of beer and
so
like a catered spread? What do we got here?
um yeah, so it's very similar to American suites, like luxury boxes. I don't know how like what the difference
Yeah.
is. It was probably more of a box than a but you like walk in and there's a bar with a bartender there. Um instead of
So
a
private
bar
bartender.
of private bartender, and there was like beer, wine, champagne, and then there were some hors d'oeuvres, and we had some sort of I don't even know what I was eating, but I ate everything that was there. My God, Tuggy's up, and
Suave.
then there are 3 rows of seats like right outside the box. Um, where we watch the match from, and then like it's halftime blows and everybody goes right back inside. It was a little chilly, so it was nice and warm in there. And then we had some more drinks and dinner, um, and then we stayed an hour after because it was open and there were more drinks to be had. And then there was actually the last day of the some sort of like Saint Mary celebration in Lyon. The story is hundreds of years ago there was a plague in Lyon, and Saint everybody prayed to Saint Mary, and the plague stopped, and so now they have a whole celebration with her, and it was all around the city. They do these light shows on buildings. It was quite cool,
Hmm.
and so maybe that's why we're here. I don't know. I'm going sightseeing in an hour or so.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is there? What's the big thing on your agenda to see besides the go-kart track and Leon?
And a shooting range.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I just go walk around and then I try to buy some knickknacks for my kids. That's the
Yeah.
goal for today.
I imagine there's a lot of old churches.
Surely. There's a lot of old everything.
Yeah.
Like coming to Europe makes you realize how old things are, and how like young the United States is.
Yeah.
That's what I always feel when I'm here. Not that I'm here often, but anyway. But yeah, so usually we try to see a football match when we get together. And since we come during the week, it we kind of rely on Champions League or Europa League or whatever. The first year there was midweek League Un, so we saw Marseille Nantes, and then when we went to Brussels, we saw a Conference League match, Anderlecht West Ham.
Oh, that's
And
fun.
this year, the only midweek match in France was today's Rennes match. I don't even know who they're playing, but Maxime hates Rennes, and so he won't go to a Rennes match. So we had to
Hmm.
go Sunday night for this Lyon Toll House one.
What a spoiled baby. Come on, you can say it too. Go on. Come on. Just
I still have to get my train ticket back to Paris, so
yeah.
I can't. Yeah. Daniel said when you go, you can watch Lyon in Ligue 2. So they won 3-0 on Sunday. It was their first home win of the entire season, and
Unbelievable.
it's December 9th or whatever. And I could see why Cherky doesn't play all the time. It was the first time I've seen him like live, and he does all the fancy shit that never works. And I can see just managers getting really pissed off. When it works, you're just like, wow. But like the shit never works. But he keeps trying over and over. And that's why he doesn't play. It's as simple as that. Anyway.
Hmm.
The next, so we've got 3 big ones here to finish out our real Sorare challenges. The next one is maxing out a credit card while drinking and bidding on a super rare auction after midnight.
Love it.
I have done half of that. I've never maxed out a credit card to do this, but
Yeah, I don't
there's
think I've
nothing like buying a
I've
card
not maxed one out. Yeah.
right. But there's like a thrill in buying auction or bidding on auctions when you are nice and lit.
Yes, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of the last one that it was just a pure drunk buy. I'd have to go look at my club.
Do you buy one of the ones of that guy with the sunglasses?
No, I should have.
I think Surface got the first one, or he has one of them.
Yeah.
Tuggy says so. He's like Anthony. He's exactly like that. Yeah. And like after you lose possession 15 times because you're trying to like rainbow over somebody, the manager's just like, all right, just get out. 51 minutes, that's enough for you. Yeah.
Did he start in the game that you guys were at?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
51 minutes?
I don't know if it was even... It wasn't... It might have been 51. Let's see. He... let's see. Yeah. He was definitely the first sub. And 59 minutes. I apologize. 12.8 AA. That's the worst part, is that like all of the fancy stuff is just like a lost possession, which like isn't that bad. But when you realize that like a lot of players will like lose possessions because they, like a bad pass, or they like try something that it just doesn't work. So actually they only gave him 7 lost possessions, which is wild. But I bet all 7 are him trying to like nutmeg someone when he could have just like taken the easy path. And
yeah.
So like his AA is good because he doesn't lose that many possessions, but every possession he loses is him doing something stupid. Or
yeah, for a forward card, the only thing that can really kill you is like lost duels and big chances missed. So if he's not getting those, then
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he wasn't remotely close to a chance, let alone a big chance. Anyway. All right. The next one is 3 times vowing to sell all your limiteds and depth and focus on 2 lineups instead of 10. If you haven't done that, I don't think you've played Sorare.
I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't have that challenge.
Because you did it just the first time?
No, I'm never going to focus on quality over quantity. I'm a quantity guy. Give me lots of lineups. Yeah. I need lots of tickets to the lottery.
Speaking of tickets, how many arena tickets do you have?
Probably not like 20 or something. I don't know.
What do you think?
17.
The most. Who do you think? I don't know what the answer is.
18 now. Thank you.
What do you think the most? What the number is of the most arena tickets owned right now?
Certainly it's somebody that every Monday has been giving their referral link out. Somebody's probably got like 100.
Because how many do you get for referring people?
Like 10 or something. It's a lot.
Is it that many?
Yeah.
Wow. I
Tuggy.
Back in the day, of course. Yeah, of course. So I feel like it's got to be somebody who's very active in, like, you have to actually claim your tickets. Like, it's not, they don't just like hand them to you. And so you have to be somebody who's like active, but also who doesn't actually play.
Yeah.
This is all because I played 2 lineups yesterday, and then a bit just like forgot to enter the arena. And I now have 73 arena tickets, and I'd like to sell them. I want Sora to give me
Yeah.
the option to sell my arena tickets.
I don't think you'll ever see that. So good luck. Happy waiting.
Even for coins?
Ain't
Can I
gonna
trade them
happen.
in for? No.
No.
They have a whole
We're just-
collection game, and I'm collecting arena tickets, and they're not giving me any credit for them.
Yeah, you should be using them.
I should be. Ugh.
Get into the arena, you coward. Come on.
I'm on a 7-game arena win streak. I'm assuming my last win was 3 weeks ago or something, and I've just been collecting tickets. But I need to get to 10 for something, more coins or something. But I feel like I haven't had any good lineups, any good cards. But maybe I'll do it this weekend.
No.
All right, the last one we have that we totally came up with on our own. 1 million points. Cash out any money at any time. I can't cash that one in. Literally.
So you're gonna give all of the points and the money to this person.
All of the points and what money?
That they're cashing off.
Oh,
So they get to keep the money and the points. Come on.
I gotcha.
We're just gonna benefit all the whales on this one, Laird. All the whales are gonna benefit.
That's a good point. I didn't think of it that way. Maybe we'll pretend we didn't come up with that one. That was the one Kaiser Soze gave us, as opposed to all of the others, which we totally came up with all by ourselves. But anyway, if anybody has any others, feel free to send them in.
Yeah, they definitely need a social challenge, and then I don't know that I love that there's one for each different division. The way that it's set up, maybe that's good. I don't know. Just feels like there should be more.
And maybe it's like a new, like what is I'm missing?
Ooh, I got a good one. Win a jersey on the club shop drops.
Ooh, that is a good one. But then the bots just get them.
Yeah.
I just don't like this one, which I think I applied. This applied to me, which I'm a little. Oh wait, did I claim that one? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. That's why. Hold on. Was it? Oh, collector. So like I was number 1 in a limited album at one point, and then got pushed to second, and it's not showing up.
Just because you bought the first card off the market and you were in first place at the time, Laird, doesn't mean you get to keep it forever.
I don't know, 400 participants. But now that I said that, I'm not sure I was actually ever number 1. But then top collector in 3 different. I don't know. I just don't see myself trying to become a top collector for this reason, like to get the challenge.
Yeah. Like, what's the point? Like, what do I get out of this? Oh, I'm level 48 instead of 49.
Yeah. By the way, I'm on 43, not 42. But I don't even know. So I assume these will get me there. I think I finished, and I have nothing from unique. How is like owning 1 unique not something?
I don't know. Winning 1 unique though is something.
Is it? I don't
yeah,
see it
one unique.
Oh, right there.
Card reward.
Yeah.
What if they had tournaments where you had to be at least manager level X to participate?
I assume we get there at some point because they need to make us care about what these levels are. So I assume that's what this becomes. That they'll have like gated contests, and it's like, yeah, these are for our level 49, and then everybody will get pissed because it's like a $10,000 prize pool. It's like a way to get whales to care. And yeah. Rikamon said they could do stuff with the new boxes, like get a card from a surprise box. Yeah, that's. Jules asked what I'm saving up for. With my 178,000 coins. I don't know. It's actually a Midtjylland jersey.
Do you think they'll ever drop those?
I think it'll be one of those like collector drops.
And are you high enough on the list to get the shirt?
What was it was like top
I mean,
one, right?
the last one was just the top one.
Yeah, which is absurd. I will be second when my 30-day when the 90-day thing expires with all of these. But I figured out that I cannot catch Solar Equinox.
It's literally
And
impossible.
yeah, unless I somehow sabotage them by like just spamming offers and trying to get them to counter and then having them lose the 90 days, which feels really it seems like such a dick move, but I haven't ruled it out because you know, because yeah.
Yeah. You should
Super
totally do
frustrating
that.
though.
Maybe
You think I
maybe you
should?
should focus. Maybe you should focus on trying to catch Keeper 95.
No, so I will like vastly surpass Keeper 95 once my like cards are held for 90 days.
90 days. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think I will actually be at like 1230. And one card, so I'm missing two cards as you can see. One card there's only one of, like they minted one. And the guy who got
Equinox.
it,
Oh.
it's not Equinox actually. In fact, and this is what's kind of infuriating about it, the guy who has it, that card is the only card in his collection.
Oh God.
Like not his whole gallery, but it's the only Midtjylland card he owns.
And he
And
won't trade it.
so he paid like $2 for it. I offered him 25 and he rejected me. Like at
Wow.
what point is it just not like what is the realistic I feel bad calling this guy out.
What's the floor price for that card?
It's not listed. Because there's just one.
Because there's only one.
There's literally one, yeah. So the two I'm missing is this Frazel, who's the backup goalie, and then it's this guy, August Prisk. And this card is the only one. So they minted the two of, but never. Oh, I'm sorry. They didn't mint, or either they minted the one of, but never sold it. So the only one that exists is the two of. And yeah, it's this card.
So where's the one of? Where's the one?
Just, it's nowhere. It doesn't exist. Or it's never been like, this is it.
That's strange.
But I realized that even if I got this card and the other one, I still won't ever have enough collection points. So I did consider just selling the whole thing. Because I was like, I'll never be first.
Yeah. If I were him, I would never sell you this card. Maybe for like
right.
I don't know, 2 ETH. That would be my price.
That's your price. That's nice of you. But like, oh, I guess he does have a few more now. Excuse me. But like,
I like that he's the only one that can actually make the full set.
Yeah, I'm jealous. Well, so there are some cards in this, like he can, yes, he can. I was gonna say because there are some cards where like the guys aren't on the team anymore, so they're not minting anymore. Like from a collection standpoint, he also cannot become number one.
Yeah,
but he can be the only one that gets 30 of 30.
And Andy official has an interesting question.
How do you feel in Sorare? Sorare allows us. Hold on. Sales card bonus XP. Oh, sell card bonus XP to other managers that we get from the box reward things they introduced, either for coins or for $5 fees with 1% sales tax FIFA style. I don't think they will ever. Well, I don't know. I think you should be able to sell a box, but not well, obviously, but not if what's inside of it if it's not a card.
I think
Does that make
they
sense?
would be worth so little, like so little that they probably wouldn't want to flood the market with either the boosts or even the boxes. Um, and then I think that you mentioned selling for SoCoin. I don't think that that's technically probably possible. Like they don't have a transfer ability for the SoCoins.
Yeah, even though it's like an Excel spreadsheet on Dan's desk.
Right.
I think it would be cool if you could sell boxes. Like if we could sell them.
Yeah.
I would buy some.
Just
You
buy
wouldn't?
like yeah, I probably would. Just go buy like
Yeah.
100 boxes and then just sit here and open them. I mean, it would be good content. Get Jimmer really drunk and then just be like, "All right, Jimmer, buy 100 boxes," and then just
Mm-hmm.
watch
Let's
him
just
open
open them.
them. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm in. That sounds great.
Yeah. I think the difficulty is that I mean, I guess Sorare would get the 5%, but like so much, like that's what all like Top Shot content was for a while. Hey, let's
Yeah.
open these packs. And FIFA is the same way. Do you think it would be so great that it would end up being bad content because everyone would do it? Like, do we get sick of that?
I think most people would immediately jump into that type of content because
Yeah.
it's like low hanging fruit. People know that it's fun.
Right.
Um, Charlie, do you mean that because like if it were like manager to manager, or do you mean that if like SoRare sold the loot boxes, it would be a bad
Right.
move?
So Charlie said selling loot boxes is a bad look. Yeah. So they're not selling them. We are. Like we're not buying them from Sorare. Like we're buying them from other users who don't want their
Who earned
box.
them, right? They earned them.
Right. In their free to play, free to enter Sorare contests
Do you
with
think we
cards they had to
see?
buy.
Do you think we see the same things in the rare, like other scarcity divisions for this, like a loot box division?
Um, I don't know how many cards they're giving away in the loot boxes, but I almost feel like if they like I think the cards in loot boxes are actually going to be the worst part. Not like the worst part, but I feel like you're going to like open up a tier 5 and you're like, "Oh, I literally would have rather have a boost or
Hmm.
whatever." And yeah, so I think that's what was your question? Oh, in other scarcities. So like if you did it in rare, but there were no cards and we just knew that, I think people would still be all in. Yeah.
Yeah. What about in the unique division? What should the prizes be there?
Yeah, I
Like
don't
a
know. Nothing. Those whales have enough money. That nothing.
well, I guess you could give away unique boosts because have you seen
Yeah.
how much those cost? They cost way too
No.
much. They're
Um,
so if you go on the like the market, the boosts are proportionally priced per scarcity. So
okay.
a level up on a limited is only 3,000 so coins.
Okay.
A level up on a unique is 30,000 so coins. That's like 30,000. That's a jersey to level up a unique. A 0.5% is the same thing as a jersey.
In a card that now in every single competition has 40% scarcity bonus.
Right.
Like it's not like we're back to no scarcity bonuses, like the 0.5%. You're like, oh, this card now has 48.5%.
Right. Yeah. Thank God I spent my 30,000 so coins on
Right.
that.
Right. Right. So to answer whoever asked that before, what I'm saving up for, I'm saving up to buy uniques and then to level them up. Hmm. Man, are there really people who level up commons?
I'm sure there are. Yeah.
Hmm.
It probably makes
Charlie
sense.
said,
Oh, yeah.
sorry, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was gonna say it probably makes sense for some of the like kickoff divisions or whatever where you can use one common.
Makes
Like,
sense. Yeah.
yeah.
Charlie said he meant Sorare selling them. If it's just manager to manager, it's just degen soft gambling.
That's what we
DGen
love
soft
here.
gambling. I was
Yeah,
it should be Sorare's motto.
yeah.
No, no,
I'm
no.
here
We're
for
just
some
DGen's
degen. Is that
soft
like playing the
gambling.
stock market? It's degen soft gambling.
Uh,
Oh, no, no,
is
no. I'm
that?
investing. I'm
I
investing.
mean, only small cap stocks though that trade for like 2/100ths of a cent. Um, Joel said I bought a budget collection to Farm Box 270 to boost up my Arsenal collection. Andy, you gonna become a box farmer?
I bought cards to play in Cap 270 limited.
Let's go.
Rate my team. I have a bunch of guys. I don't know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
I went
Sounds like
on.
a podium to me.
Yeah, I went on the pick scores for on Sorare data, and I was like, let me see all the AAA boys.
Yeah, yeah.
So I bought two guys that play for a La Liga 2 team. I don't know the name of the team. I don't think they
Good,
have.
good, good start.
Yep. They were AAA
Is it
guys. I
Vicente's
think they're
team?
playing. Yes. So I did buy Vicente, and then I bought
Yeah, he's
Peque Fernandez.
Inigo's a
I
beast
also
though. Shout out
I
Bob
also
Flynn.
bought I also bought their goalkeeper,
Okay.
and then I bought two guys that fit into the cap. And I don't even know if Greg Taylor is going to play, so I'm gonna have to do some research tonight. And if it looks like he's going to play, then I'm good to go. If not, I'm going to be buying another guy.
Does your do your own research on guys that play for Celtic go any further than asking Quinny?
Oh,
Doesn't he play for that?
I was just gonna look. Yeah, he does. I was just gonna look at the lineup builder, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't need to do any like serious, uh, like talking to the beat writer Quinny. Hey mate.
In fairness, Quinny probably has a video with the predicted lineup. Yeah, it's
Okay,
probably out there.
maybe I'll go watch that.
Don't you worry. Like and subscribe. Will you keep those cards after the competition, or are you going to immediately post them on Tuesday?
I'll just keep them because I'll run them next week. I'll just keep running them.
Such a leech, buying a lineup once and just running it every week.
Yeah, and I might even like buy a few more guys, just to make sure I got the depth.
Of course. Yeah. Spend more
We'll
money.
see. We'll see how fun these loot boxes are. If they're stupid, then I'll sell the lineup.
So my theory is that what you get is actually going to be very stupid, but they're going to absolutely nail like the animation and how it opens that you're going to be like, I need that again.
Yeah. Do you think people are going to complain that people behind them?
Yes.
I'll just stop right there. Do you think people are going to complain? Yes.
1,000,000% yes. No, I know exactly what you're going to say, that people behind them got something better, because like the 5,000th place person has the 0.0002% chance of getting.
I finished 12th, and the guy that finished 13th got Mbappe limited out of their loot box, and all I got is a tier 6.
Andy, it's going to be so much worse than that. It's not going to be 12th or 13th. It's like I finished 12th, and the guy who finished 6,969th got a better reward than me. And people
by
are like
$4.
Yeah. You know what? It's exactly like the Ghost Decisive, that the person who wins it, who wins the Haaland for finishing 69.69 is like, loot boxes are cool. This is great. And the guy who finishes 12th is just like, these suck. I'm going to Ultimate Champions. They might have loot boxes too, actually. Or we can't call it. They're not loot boxes. What are they called?
Can't call them that?
Well, like loot boxes are those are gambling, Andy. These are, what the hell are they called?
What are they? Prize boxes?
Product roadmap update. Reward box.
Oh, it's a reward box.
Ooh, when do you think we start calling? Yeah. Well, of course. When do you think we start calling them boxes? Sobos?
Not for me.
Like, We went
Okay,
so
so
quickly to so coins, even though Sorare told us they're not so coins, and so why would we not just immediately call them so boxes?
they're gonna have a name, but I don't think it's so boxes. I don't think people are gonna call them reward boxes either. Um, we there's gonna be a community term for them though at some point, and I don't I don't have the packs. Maybe I don't know. Not packs.
Well, they're not really packs. It did always drive me nuts that Rainmakers called them packs when there's one card in it. And it's like,
Right.
this is not a pack, it's just a wrapped card. Like Nick Noid said,
Yeah.
so prizes.
If you wanna, if you opened your box and Eric Dick was in there, would you say that you have a no?
Of course I would. I mean, whenever that happens, somebody like you should be thrown off the platform if you don't make that joke.
Yeah, and clip it and put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That was
They
such an
should.
old thing to say. Put it on so.
I wonder if they'll allow you to like reopen your rewards so that you could, catch that reaction.
No, I think you got to be prepared.
You got one shot.
One shot.
Ooh, mystery box. Could we just be calling these mystery boxes?
I mean, mystery boxes can come from anywhere. So boxes only can. Andy's so mystery box. We're getting closer. I think
so box. I hate so box.
So I think what's going to happen. So we're going to start calling them so boxes. You're going to have to accept this. But everyone at Sorare is going to start calling them SO boxes, like how they call it SO5 instead. I was thinking about that the other day when we had Trip and B on, and he tried to pull that SO5 shit on us.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, that's everybody's homework for the weekend. If you guys could come up with a good name for these reward boxes, Sorare reward boxes, and maybe we can talk about it next week. Hopefully in time, as Parapers said, for me to get a YouTube title for next week's show. Thank you, everybody, for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. Andy, big thanks for the very early morning stream for you.
I'm going to go back to sleep tonight.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Good luck. Sorare After Dark tonight. What time does that start? You don't even know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyone who's watching now, there's no way you're awake for. So, actually, Tuggy's up. He'll be there. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for joining.
Yeah.
Most people won't.
I was going to say most people won't. Yeah.
It's worth getting up for and then going back to sleep. I'll put it that way. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. And we'll see you next week.